Get ready to match the stars. Avery Schreiber, Brett Sommer, Charles Nelson Wright, Joanne Pflug, Richard Dawson, and Fannie Flagg as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 76. And now here's the star of Match Game 76,
Johnny, old and friend. Are you all quite ready? No. All right, now this is the grand finale for this session.
Yes.
All right, shall we say hello to our two players, Greg Todd and Kathy Mell? How do you feel? Did you tell me what you're going to do with that $4,050?
I'm sort of deciding what kind of car to get now.
Oh, that's right. First, when you said $1,200, when you won $1,200, what are you going to do with it? You're going to put a down payment on the car. Now, you can almost buy a car.
Right.
Getting very close. He's going to be challenged now by Kathy Mell. We welcome you, Kathy.
Thank you.
And we ask you to tell us about you.
Okay, I'm from Duluth, Minnesota. I work for the city planning department in Duluth, and I'm not married.
You're not?
But,
now wait, I don't want to hear any more. Yes, I do. I'm only kidding. But
I do have two little boys at home. Gene, look at this.
two little boys.
That's
Oh.
Coco and Tuppy.
All right. I don't know if you can see that. What kind are they?
A long-haired guinea pig and a little mutt. But he's so lovable.
Yes.
I'd like to offer you hospitality while you're here in L.A., just a roof over your head.
That's enough of that.
Somewhere to put your bicycle.
No. Well, Kathy,
I mean it
we
sincerely.
welcome you and wish you the best of luck. And we'll start this game right after we do a little business with America. Here we go. Ready to begin. Bing. Whoops. Dang. There it is. Kathy, A or B?
I'll take B.
B it is. You just made up your mind this second, right? All right, listen carefully. At the funeral. At the funeral, Kathy, it took over an hour to close Old Man Periwinkle's coffin because Old Man Periwinkle was blank.
I think I have it.
You think you got it? At the funeral, it took over an hour to close Old Man Periwinkle's coffin because Old Man Periwinkle was blank.
Oh, kiss me. I don't care what people
Kiss
say.
me. Gotcha. You're finished. All right. That's good. Very good. Yeah. Everybody.
No, I can't. Just a second, please. See, I know so many old jokes.
Yes. Richard is having a little trouble with this one.
Okay.
Yes. Oh. Come on now.
Okay, don't get cross.
That's it.
Ziggy hasn't finished.
Okay. Now he's finished. And we come to Kathy Mell. At the funeral, Kathy, it took over an hour to close Old Man Periwinkle's coffin because Old Man Periwinkle was...
He had to be alive.
He was alive.
Yeah.
All right. Now, you know how that goes? You see, he was down there, and they see, and they close the cover. Just wait, wait, no, not yet, no. I'll tell you when. Avery.
Well, I had a very... he was fat.
He was fat. He could be fat, yeah. Right? What'd he say?
Drawing from his own personal past, no doubt. I said, this may be a match, I'm not too sure. I said he was sitting up.
Sitting up. That does not match alive. He could be sitting up and totally expired. Charles?
That's redundant.
No.
Yes, it is. You always correct me when I say the thing's wrong. Totally expired is like saying she's a little pregnant. Sitting up again.
Sitting up again. All
I
right.
wonder where he got it.
Okay, Kathy. She's looking for him because old man Periwinkle was alive, Joanne.
Okay, audience, let's hear it.
Ta-da!
Now, Richard, it took over an hour to close old man Periwinkle's coffin because old man Periwinkle was alive.
I was going to say was slightly pregnant. I said sitting up.
Sitting up. All right.
I thought that was a line.
Right.
I mean, I'm sitting up and I'm alive.
That's right, you are.
Hardly.
You call this living?
That's enough of that. We go to Fannie.
He hadn't met Gene Nidich, and I said he was fat.
Fat.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so that's one for Kathy. Now,
Welcome, Kathy.
Greg, this is yours. Harriet's job is to stamp shipping instructions on boxes. That's her job. Yesterday, she sat down on her big rubber stamp, and now she's got blank stamped on her.
Oh, you're going to have
Her job is stamping shipping instructions on boxes.
Right.
Yesterday, she sat down on her big rubber stamp, and now she's got blank stamped on her. Shipping instructions.
Uh-huh. Right, sweetheart. Right, sweetheart.
You're finished.
Yes, sir.
I'll go away. You hollered at me.
You hollered at our star,
He hollered at
Charles.
me.
And my Encino
All right.
Motel companion.
Here we go. Put it in the slot, and away we go. Greg, Harriet's job is to stamp shipping instructions on boxes. Now, yesterday she sat down on her big rubber stamp. Now she's got blank stamped on her.
Do not forward.
Do not forward. Would you put that on a box? That would be on a letter, wouldn't it? All right. I guess it could be on a box, too. All right. Avery, what'd you say?
Wide load.
All right. It's a tough act to follow, but you have to show us yours, too.
Why do I have to go after he goes?
That's
Well,
show business.
It has to be a first time for everything, Greg, but never mind, there's another round coming. I said it was marked fragile.
Fragile. Oh, that's a good one.
Thank you.
Charles.
Almost as good as my friend Avery's. This end up.
This end up. Now, that's a good one, Charles. Very good. All right, Joanne. Yesterday she sat down on her big rubber stamp, and now she's got blank stamped on her, and Greg said, do not forward.
Wrong.
He's wrong.
Fragile.
Fragile.
I'm matching, Joanne.
Yeah. Okay, Richard.
Fragile.
Fragile. All right.
Italian stamp.
Eat at Joe's?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I saw that someplace. Go ahead.
Yes. I thought she had handled with care on it.
Handle with care. That's a good one. So here we are at the end of round one, and Kathy is ahead by 1-0. Round two coming up in a moment or so, but now this. We're ready. Go to round two. Bing. There it is. 2 questions. A or B, Kathy?
A.
A. All right. One person does not play. That's Joanne. Right. Jackie the comic said, this audience tonight is strange. There's a woman... What was that, madam? I said, this audience tonight is strange. What is that? You are a bunch of weirdos. Anyway, Jackie the comic said this audience tonight is strange. There's a woman in the third row applauding with her blanks. You must do something about this.
Well, it's a little tricky.
There's a woman in the third row applauding with her blank.
Yes, I heard it, and I understand it and everything.
You do?
Of course.
It's weird. Hello there. Sure, absolutely. Okay, that's a possibility, yes. Okay, 2 down here finished.
Oh, okay,
Charles is ready. They're waiting for... All right. We walk over here to Kathy Nell. Ready? Go. Jackie the comic said, this audience tonight is strange. There's a woman in the third row applauding with her blanks.
Her feet.
Her feet. Okay? You really are. You really are. All right, Avery.
Now, this makes sense to me. Her lips.
Her lips. Now, wait a minute. He's going to give you a demonstration of how that's done.
This lady
Yes.
was a stripper.
Yeah.
And she had a special gift, and she was billed as the applauder.
Right.
And she applauded with her Fannie flags or bosoms.
Bosom. All right. Her bosoms. Charles.
Not only is Kathy correct, but this woman was the founder of the first standing ovation. Feet.
Okay, Kathy. We'll pick up one there. Strange audience. A woman in the third row applauding with her feet.
Feet and legs.
Feet and legs. There it is. There's another one for Kathy.
Clang!
What are you waiting for over there? Get on the ball.
Well, last time I remember sitting up. They
Yes.
wouldn't buy that for a live, so I covered the whole part.
Right, okay.
Still welcome to stay at my place, sir.
Yes, ma'am, Fannie, honey.
Yes, I looked in the audience, and I said ears. If you look on the third row to the left.
No. Impossible. So that's 3 for you. Now, Greg, 3 to tie, 4 to win. Here we go. Okay. Harvey said to the hotel manager, the room you gave me is too close to the ocean. Every time I open the window, a blank comes in. Every time I open the window, a blank comes in because the room is too close to the ocean.
The room is too close to the ocean. Every time I open the window, got it.
All right. Brett, are you just... Yeah.
I'm finished.
It's finished, and I will go back and turn around and talk to Greg. Harvey said to the hotel manager, the room you gave me is too close to the ocean. Every time I open the window, a blank comes in.
A wave.
A wave. A wave it is, Avery. He says a wave.
He says a wave.
He says a wave.
Be nice if it was close to a naval base. A wave.
One for Greg. Greg?
She had this little white hat, these
Right.
little brass buttons.
And she was called?
said, hooray for the red, white, and blue.
That's 2 for you, Greg. 3 to 2 the score. Charles?
Wave.
Avery. High score. One more wave will win the game. Joanne.
I'm sorry.
A wave wins the game. What do you reckon, okay. So you've done it again. Congratulations. You stand by for a moment. Kathy, it was a very short but a very pleasant meeting for us. And, what's that?
Me too.
Oh, good for you, Kathy. We've got some gifts for you. I'm very happy about that. And we thank you and we wish you well. Goodbye. While she's spinning off, we'll spin these messages for you. How do you feel?
Today's consolation prizes are an assortment of Sarah Coventry jewelry that you buy from a friend at home. Stretch your wardrobe with the many looks of Sarah Coventry fashion jewelry. And an electric knife and a supply of Unicap iron vitamins, 100% of the government's recommended daily allowance of iron, plus 10 essential vitamins. And a hot tray and rice-a-roni, the big flavor side dishes. So quick, so easy. Saute and simmer to flavor perfection. Rice-a-roni, the San Francisco treat. What's a nice girl like you doing in a blank like this? Well, maybe we'll find out when Gene Rayburn returns with Match Game 76 in a minute.
This fella's up here for the third time. He's got $4,150. And he's very happy about that. Very good. Now he could win over $5,000 here. If he does, that'll push him very close to the $10,000 mark. And we'll see how it turns out. You ready?
Ready.
All right, we polled a recent studio audience, Greg, and we got their best response to this. American blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500, remember, if you match it. If you match the second most frequently given response, you get $250. The third gets you $100. Now, whom do you call on for a little help over here?
Of course, Brett.
What about the American flag?
American flag is one.
And Joanne.
The American Legion.
American Legion.
And Richard.
American graffiti.
American graffiti. So, Greg, you think it over. Have you got an idea of your own?
No.
Do you like one of those?
I'll go with the American flag.
American flag. All right. That's the patriotic answer, and we hope it pays off for you, Greg. Let's find out if the American flag is indeed up there, and if so, where. May we see the $100 response? American Beauty.
It's my story exactly.
That's right. Reminds me of Brett. Now, American flag, let's see if it's under the $250 response. It is indeed. Congratulations, you got it. Higher up to $4,400. Now, let's, what do you think is under the big one? All right, graffiti. Let's see it, Earl. Graffiti is right. That was his answer. Richard gave it to you. Now, Greg, you're going to play for 10 times $250 or $2,500. But remember to collect, as you have before. You've got to match one celebrity exactly. Which one will it be?
Brett.
Okay, Brett, you get ready to write. As he faces me, and I will get the $2,500 question out. And it goes like this. Blank oats. O-A-T-S. Blank oats. O-A-T-S. Blank oats. Blank oats.
Well, there was about... Oh, I have to go with... My pen's run out.
You've got a spare there. All right, now she's finished. Now, Greg, we call on you for your answer, which you think will match hers. You got your ESP going?
Right.
All right, think hard. Get that electrical energy slipping up there between you and Brett, and give us an answer. Blank oats.
Quaker.
Quaker oats. Quaker oats is what he says, Brett, for $2,500.
And we had the best time.
Of course.
And aren't we the two cutest people in the whole world? And would I ever let you down?
Now you got $6,900. $6,900, and are you ready to carry on?
Right.
Okay, let's carry on and meet Judy Bruninga. Hello, Judy. Okay, Greg, you can climb aboard. We welcome you. Did I say your name correctly, Judy?
Yes, you did.
And we ask you to tell us where you're from and anything else you want to tell us about yourself.
Okay, I'm down here from Spokane, Washington, where I live with my husband and our little baby boy, Darren. And I'm down.
What's your boy's name?
Darren.
Darren, yes.
And we're down here, or I'm down here with the baby for his first birthday. To spend,
Really?
Yeah, to
Yes.
spend with his grandma and grandpa.
They live here.
Yes, they live down here in Los Angeles.
I see. And
Ann.
now, did you tell us what your husband did for a living?
No, he's a computer engineer.
Mm-hmm.
And what else? I was born in England, and I
Yes.
lived in Australia for quite a few years.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right.
Birthday to Darren.
Happy
Thank you.
birthday, Darren.
Thank you.
Have to stop right now and do a little business. We just wanted to welcome Judy. We'll come right back after this.
Time has come, the walrus said, to speak of many things.
Listen, we'll see you next time, okay? You got to put you on ice here for a minute or two, and then you come back. You were all just splendid.
Thanks.
Now, in a moment or so, we have to announce next week's celebrities, and some of you will come back, and some of you will not come back.
Name names.
Name names?
Tell me who they are.
Well, I'd like to surprise you.
Oh, please let it be.
Well, we're not. Listen, we got to watch his flick. When is that coming out now?
It's coming out in June.
And it's called?
The Blarney Cock.
The Blarney Cock, and it was the name of a pirate ship.
The pirate ship, yes.
You know, just looking at him, he could play a pirate without any makeup, couldn't he?
Arg.
Yeah. All right. So next time we get together, these are the celebrities who will be on this very here now stage.
I'm not on it.
George Kennedy, Brett Somers, Charles Nelson Wright, Lee Merriweather, Richard Dawson, and Betty White.
Team Raymond here. Join us next time for Match Game 76. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 76, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of these CBS stations.